All right, it's Natalie here from the Convention Junkies. I'm live here at FRIGHTMARE in the Falls 2019 with Lar Park Lincoln. Sorry.
Hi, Natalie. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Hey, Convention Junkies.
Just want to say, obviously you've been in many, many roles. You've been in Knots Landing, Friday the 13th. How did you get involved in horror in the beginning?
Through just a regular auditioning, like most actors, you know, we just go to auditions and hope we get something. And one day, Friday the 13th came up, and I didn't even know it was Friday the 13th because they used a false name for the audition. Okay. And then I was lucky enough to keep auditioning and booked it. Yay! Because I love the series. And
what is your favorite horror movie to watch?
Well, my favorite horror movie to watch, I would have to say, of course, is Psycho. And then my favorite movie of all time is It's a Wonderful Life. So I kind of go all ends of the spectrum.
And that's so cool because and especially seeing all these people today, you guys have been in so many different things, so many different shows, even besides horror, which is interesting. It shows how versatile you guys are.
Thank you. Thank you.
But just looking at this, you see so much memorabilia. If you could go back and do a movie that you've done, what would you go back and do?
A movie that I've already done? Go back and read?
Or anything,
Do any film?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I have really learned as an actress and as an acting coach, because I coach now, that when you lose a film or you lose a role, there's really a good reason. And so there were some roles that I didn't get, and then I saw them later done, and I'm like, wow, they picked the right actor for it. I wouldn't have been right for it. And I think that's one of the most important things to teach young people or anyone in the industry is that you get the roles you're right for, and the ones you lose really most of the time go to the right person. And that's such a good way to keep your self-confidence and your self-esteem instead of just always feeling rejected. So I've never felt rejected like that.
Is there one that you auditioned for and you so wished you had gotten it?
Yes, I wish I'd gotten Indecent Proposal. Because it had Robert Redford. Oh my gosh, I would die. But between Woody Harrelson and Robert Redford with all the blonde, and then Demi had the dark hair and the dark eyes, so I was like, oh, even dyeing my hair. So I don't think I could have pulled it off. They had too many blue eyes. It would have been, 3 sets of blue eyes on the show. But yeah, I would have liked to have done that one.
That is awesome, I think. And I've seen that too, and it was definitely not what I thought it would be.
Right. Have you seen the new series on Netflix now called What If? That Renee Zellweger's doing, very close to it. They do a reference to it. That's a really fun show. I recently shot a demo very similar to that character, which I love. So that was fun.
So tell your fans about, what is there anything that you're currently working on now or any upcoming projects?
Yes, I have just completed 13 Fanboy, which is a compilation. It's a story about a stalker who goes after the real life people in Friday the 13th. And Deborah Voorhees, the director, was very cool. She was actually in Friday 5, and she let my character absolutely lose her mind being held in a basement, and it was cool. And I have another film called Expulsion that I just went to the screening of recently, and I aged myself shooting it, and she's someone that's getting caught in different time travel zones. So that was fun, and I just got to see it, and I loved it.
So besides acting, what do you do now in your what do you do now as a job?
In the other life? Well, I have worked in acting in this industry the entire time. I own Actors Audition Studios, so I coach professional and wannabe professional actors, not hobbyists, but I have on film and television. So I have a full studio, which is great, and I do their career consulting and how to actually get them further down the line. I have a book, Get Started Not Scammed. Very dear to my heart because there's so many scams. So all of that keeps me really busy, along with a couple of children and, traveling and work.
So if people want to get a hold of you, how do they contact you?
I'm pretty easy to find. larparklincoln.com or IMDb is very easy to find me. IMDb Pro, and I'm pretty easy to find.
And you're on social media like Twitter, Facebook?
I am. Yes, I am. So.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for meeting me. I totally appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Natalie.
To interview.
Thank you. Y'all have a great time and keep loving horror.
And here it's Natalie from the Convention Junkies signing off with Lar Park Lincoln.